My camera want to cut off after recording the warm up for about a minute or two. Explain that to me. But as I was saying earlier, I don't know if the camera caught it or not because I ain't went back and watched. But I got to start prioritizing my needs. My needs. It's not, oh, I'm getting older. Oh, shoot. I need to start making sure I take it easy. No, I need to start pushing more. You're going to see from this workout today that I am pushing more because I got 3 different jumps in this workout. I got approach box jumps, I got broad jumps, and I got pogo jumps. And so that's not taking it any easier on my knee, but I got to make sure that I'm smart in regards to my mobility, how I warm up my knees, how I warm up my legs, things of that nature. So I'll make sure I do my mobility work, my squat before, because we do still have belt squat. Like I said, I'm excited for something to challenge me in the way belt squat has. So I'm just making sure that I warm up probably before I get into it. And I was debating which shoes to wear. I was gonna wear, should I wear flat shoes, the belt squat in, or should I wear shoes that got a little more cushion for all the jumps I'm gonna do? And I settled on books shoes that's got a little more cushion because I got 3 separate jumps and only got one round of belt squat. So somebody said you should be able to hold this for a minute. I ain't there yet. So and for those people that just sit here and chill out, I don't know how you do it. But but yeah, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. A lot. Like I told y'all before, I ain't gonna talk about it now. I'm waiting till we get to the belt squat. I'm gonna wait till we get to the belt squat. Yeah, when I say I was hyped, she's more hyped than me. But when I say I was hyped, especially when she did that last deadlift, I was hyped for real. And if you watch her video on IG, her little post on IG, you'll see that you'll hear the one from the back view, not the one on the from the front, because I wasn't even there. But the one on the back view, you'll see. Let's go to get into this belt squats. All right, so for the moment of truth, how did my sister doing the meet? She did a thing. I mean, she ain't me, you feel me? But I mean, it was alright. But like I said, I don't know why my voice be doing that. But she definitely did her thing. So the meet was in Columbia at some gym. It was a nice little gym. They had nice equipment. Now the weights were older than the equipment was. I don't know if they just bought new equipment. I'm like, all right, we'll just use the weights we had or find some random weights. But like I said, it was a nice gym, nice environment. The thing about the fitness community in regards to like CrossFit, weightlifting, powerlifting, even bodybuilding, everybody's so supportive. See, I'm used to a team environment like football where you got your team and then you out here trying to go against everybody else. And even in my mind, I was kind of that way a little bit. I was like, okay, all right, she got to beat her. She got to beat her. I'm not out here mean other people, but I am out here like, okay, you got to beat them. But they're so supportive. People out here showing love to it, like, oh my gosh. And it was her first meet, so everybody went crazy over that. But one thing I did mention, this belt squat is different. I did a pit shark at that machine, at that gym, and that pit shark was way smoother. But I'm not arguing because, like I said, I like how this challenges me. But like I was saying, everybody supported her, things of that nature. So on to the numbers. Squat, was the first squat was the first lift of the day. And so I think she started off with like 375. Then I think she jumped to somewhere around like 405, something like that. I don't know. But I know the last lift, like I don't know. But the last lift was 429. She did that. That was probably her hardest looking lift, was 429 on squat. Like I said before, that's not extremely impressive just because I seen her squat 455. So I was like, okay, boom. And she's like, it's the most she's done on prep just because she's been nursing knee health. Not the same as me. Hers is from something different. Mine is from student versus staff faculty game. But she's been nursing that. And so she literally probably out of the 12 weeks, I get 12 weeks of prep. About 4 or 5 of that, she couldn't even squat just because of she had to rest her knee. And so in this, we're hoping that leading up to next prep or leading up to the next meet, you got to worry about that because we'll be prepared for it and know how to navigate through that situation. But then at the squat, and I'm going to bench. And like she said, she's still learning the bench. I mean, she got all her white lights for all her lifts, so all of them was clear. Or what it is? I don't know I think she might have gotten the red. I don't know. I think she said that something like that yesterday. Ain't nothing about it. But she made all her lifts. And so she went to bench. The most I personally seen her do is 245. And that was with an extremely long pause. And then she did like 248 when she went to go train with a girl that actually got first overall in the meet. So boom, we went into the meet thinking, okay, I try like 250, something like that. But the thing is, she did 245 is somewhere around there. And like it flew for 242, and it kind of flew, and I was like, okay, boom. And so, and we jumped on all of them. Like they told her, I think one of my other sisters told me, she said, "Tell Z next time, y'all should have made a bigger jump." Like I was like, y'all should have went for it on bench. Like shoot, 253 was going for it. Like we ain't know, like in that environment, Z was gonna be pushing or moving weight like that. So she did 253, which is about 10 pounds less than her absolute max, which is her max for the actual powerlifting bench. But in regards to absolute, she's done like 265 before. And so that's a PR. And then deadlift was wild. Honestly thought this was a meet out. I did not know it was this meet. Because you got to think about it. Most she's ever deadlifted before was 475 and 474 and like 460 something. And I've been there for all the max deadlift attempts. I don't know how it happened, but I've been there for all the max deadlift attempts. And so like she's never failed. The only time she's failed deadlift was when I was over the squat deadlift 500. But every time she maxes now, it looks smoother and smoother. And so she did 440. Boom. But and then she made the jump to 474, I want to say. Recorded that. Butter. And when I say butter, like 474 could have been an opener. And I'm being real with you. Like, and think about this. 3 weeks earlier, about 3 weeks earlier, that was her max. We went to Jungle Gym Fitness in Columbia during the week I was off, and that was her max. That was her max. And it looked about like a max. Then the week after that, I think she came to Dillon. She did 475. It didn't look like a max, but like you could tell it was still work for real. And she made 500 pounds look like that 475 she did 3 weeks earlier. And so, cause I think we did a mock meet. We did a mock meet about not last Saturday. Well, this Saturday, the Saturday just passed was her actual meet. Saturday before that, I kind of scheduled another mock meet, but she didn't want to do it, so we didn't do it. And then the week before that was a mock meet. So that mock meet, I think she ended up doing like 425 bench. Was like she didn't even get 245 that day. She got 235, failed 245, and then deadlift she got 475. And the way she made that fly in on her second attempt was crazy. So she saw it, and then she's gonna go for 494. Which I'm glad she looked at the clip again and saw how easy it was. Now, granted, she said before, now I will say before the meet, she said, hey, 474, 475 move, go to 500. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, that's a big old jump though. And the way 475 was looking, I don't know if 500 gonna move. I don't know if 500 gonna move. But shoot, the way she made 474 look, I ain't even care what she went to after that. I like, bruh, you do these with some weight on the bar though. Like, I feel like that was a wasted attempt at this point. And I know she feels that way too. Because then she could have went a little bit higher to see what it felt, to see what it was. But the crazy thing is she did that. That was her last lift of the day after doing max 3 heavy bench attempts, 3 heavy squat attempts, 2 heavy, relatively heavy. She didn't make it look heavy, but 2 heavy, like you got to respect the weight. 474, 440 is a lot of weight when you're lifting up. And so she did 500 after a full and been on her feet all day. And she went in there, pulled 500. And y'all go check out her IG or her YouTube channel if she posted on there to be able to see what it was. But she did a thing. She ended up pulling 500, and it was smooth. It won't, you know how people be struggling with it. Like she fought for it, but it won't like struggle. She had no grinding lifts at all, none, except maybe the squat, and the squat wasn't even a grinder for her. That's the most she worked on. So. Oh. So, long story short, this girl pulled 500 pounds, which is crazy. Like that was my next goal for deadlift. But shoot, now I gotta come on big and better, so that she can't sneak up on me like she did in the meet. My goals for her are to have basically about 100 pounds every lift. To put her like 350 squatting, like 520, and deadlifting 600. So, and if she maintains that weight, then that'll put her dots at 550, something, which isn't the highest, because there's a girl right now who's the best in USAPL, and her dots are 560. But if she loses the 20 pounds that she plans on losing, then that'll take her dots to what it needs to be, and it'll be 570. So if she loses 20 pounds, take her dots up 20 points, or close to 20 points, not quite, but almost 20 points. So that's meet recap from Saturday. So we got a lot of work to do. I know she said one lady asked her what kind of program was she following, and she said my brother do it, and he just do it. And honestly, that is true. I kind of get different things from different programs, and that's kind of ties into what my future a little bit. But do I plan on being a powerlifting coach? Like, period? No, I just plan on being a trainer, training everybody. I prefer athletes a little bit from a physical standpoint, but what in regards to what God has gifted me to do, I think it's just for everybody because God wouldn't. I don't believe God would have me just focus on athletes when there are adults out here who need Him as well. So I feel like how people are called to different ministries outside of just the church, and I feel like for me it's just straight up training. And I kind of I watched John Bevere how to find your gifts or something like that. And I kind of came to the realization that I believe God has called me to train individuals, and it's something I love to do. I love to. Now I do have to get better at it. I'm already a trainer, but like I don't train for real. For real, only person I train for real is my sister. That's it. And I'm not even taking credit for the things that she's done. Like I honestly believe that's just her gift. That's her gift. And so like I know my mama didn't mean any harm, but she said, well, the way it's set up, Zia never win. And I'm like, no, so you got to get stronger. You got to get stronger. God's not going to give you something without you working for it. And so when I'm sitting here doing all this talking, this 350 out of bed 30 minutes, basically warming up, which is not a bad thing. But I'm like, no, Z got to get stronger. She hasn't put in that work. This her first year. It's her first year. Like, shoot, she got to put some time in. Now, in 2 years, my goals for her are just to be the best to ever do it. That's my goal for her. My goal for her. And so the numbers she set up, the numbers she has, it's gonna be crazy. And I'm looking forward to seeing the numbers she can put up. Because that deadlift for real kind of opened my eyes a little bit like, dang, this girl's strong for real. And people be like, oh, you weigh more, you can lift more. And I'm like, yeah, that is the case. But it's not advantageous for somebody that's tall. Like somebody tall lifted a lot for me is extremely impressive. She's 5'11". She's 5'11", so she may have shrunk a little bit, but I know she used to be 5'11", and I'm 6'1", and so she got long arms, long legs, which doesn't help her out with the squat, bench, or deadlift. She got to the bar has to move further for each lift, and then the thing is, if you look at her, she's slim, like she done lost 100 pounds. She done lost 100 pounds. So like, if you go check out her channel, you'll see how small or how much smaller she's still not small per se, but she ain't fat, nowhere near it. She ain't fat. Like I remember when she was on her weight loss journey, and I was like, dang, who that is? They look kind of skinny. And honestly, it did in comparison to what she used to be. Like she had almost the same figure as she had when she was in, I remember seeing the discus pit when she was in high school. And so that's kind of similar to that same figure, except she's a little bigger. She's definitely buffer. She ain't as toned as me now. Don't get it twisted. And she loved to say her back bigger than mine. We all know that's a lie. But her legs probably are bigger than mine. She expects she's a female. But back to my goals for her is within 2 years, to have her pro card, one, and to be the best in the game in 2 years. So I say that's bold. Like she ain't the only one. Dang. Like she ain't the only one working, but I don't care. Shoot, I'm gonna do what I need to do to be able to grow as a trainer. She gonna do what she need to do to be able to move them weights. So, all right. So back to belt squat. I ain't done talking about her. Back to belt squat. Now we got to lock in. We got 3 plates on the board. Y'all remember how 3 plates did me last time. I only did one set of 315. So here we go. Yeah, it's definitely this. The pit shark. Pit shark just pulls you down. This pulls you forward and down. I know I've been talking a lot. All right, so now we got to do approach box jumps. I don't need to take this off. No, I've done it. I'll leave it now. Woo. Woo. Oh my goodness. The belt squat's weighing me down. Who the fuck? Braxton. Box jump was actually 4, so I did 1 extra, but it'd be okay. I'm not gonna get it back in the next set. I'll just do 4 from here on out. But also, I would like to say I did watch the video back, and I don't know what that sound was on the 5th rep. No idea. I don't know what it was, but hey, we got it up. 2 more. 2 more. I see how these look a little bit easier. Lately, I've been having to warm up to our biceps. I don't know why. I guess saddle jump is out there. I'm looking at a guy deadlift about 455 right now. I'm like, shit, sis did that easy. Sis did that easy. But honestly, it was that. Last set. Easy money. Easy money. I will say this though. My bet still is still on my sister. If I lose, I gotta give her $100. But if I win, she gotta give me $100. Let's see who squat the most by this summer. So you know what? Let me lock in. I know she motivated now. If she wasn't motivated before, she motivated now. So, and the thing is, people, I don't like once again, I don't want to take credit for, like, I honestly think the real key to success for her has been, like people say, you should stick to program. I feel like, honestly, the parts where she hasn't stuck to a program have actually benefited her, where she's pushed a little bit extra, got a little bit of extra work in with guys at her gym, things of that nature. I feel like that has helped propel her forward to the level where she is now. Not programming, anybody can program, any coach can program, but it's the fact that she pushes herself past the program, not stupidly, most times, not stupidly, but in accordance to what she can do. And when she knows it's more than what she can do, she's like, nah, y'all got that. And so she just, like I said, she's just gifted. Like, people are gifted to do different things. And like we'll get into it during the RDS, but people just gifted to do different things. Y'all might ask why do I put myself through this whole sitting on my back thing. But if it don't challenge you, it don't change you. Let me put some pads on my hips or something. So just so we can maintain balance, I'll do 2 weeks out. All right. Now we got RDL and broad jump. Honestly, I feel like taking a break to talk, but I'll do that then. All right, so now we're literally straight into RDLs. This is a little warm-up set. Already, if you saw last clip, it was already here. I prepared it, but we're gonna do still 225, like we said. Man, they're coming out of the keys. And this is just so I don't gotta walk over again. But the reason why I'm doing all this every I should have brought I gotta go to the car, get my other band. But every heavy lift has its kind of similar explosive lift. So with box squat, where we're getting that vertical squat and vertical power, we supersetted it with a vertical jump. And that was our box jump. Now, where we're kind of getting that horizontal power, where my hips are extending or pushing back, then exploding forward instead, where the box jump was going down and coming up. Now we're back and forward. Same thing. Broad jump. Sending hips back, exploding forward. And then we got high knees, where we're going to hook a band up to the pole. Then we're going to sprint as hard as we can for 5 seconds. And superset that with pogo so that we can focus on that dorsiflexion and producing power through that dorsiflexion. So we got 5 here, and I think, I don't know, I want to say 4. I think it's 4 too. We got 5 here, and we'll do 4 here. So. Four. I may end up taking my mic off for this one. I don't know, depending on how I feel. But we go right into it just so our body can kind of, what's the word? I don't know what I'm talking about. Not right now anyway. Get further than I got last time I did this. One more. Tap off your knees. See. So we get 9 feet. So a little more than 9 feet than the fatigue. Okay. So we didn't record the second set. Just because I want to get a head start on editing my video, so I started clipping a video. But this is the third set. Last set, and with other movements outside of the main lifts, I'm not huge on recording anyway, just because I gotta prove nothing. Now I feel like I do gotta prove something on the main lifts, so y'all don't say, "Oh, he didn't do it." But I don't care if y'all say it on the RDLs or the high knees and whatnot, because those I'll probably show 2 clips of my high knees as well. 2 set of pogo. Talk to y'all a little bit. Yeah, that'll be it. Go ahead and knock this last set out. I want to get y'all a different angle, so here's a different angle. And I don't know if the mic gonna pick it up, but never mind. I have about 30 minutes left in here that I can use. Oh, I got to the black. Dang. Let's see. I got excited on the last one, so we're gonna see what this one is. Cause I actually touched the black. I touched it a piece. That other way. So we got 3 sets of 5 seconds, so I'm gonna get that time ready, put it on about 6. 3 sets of 5 seconds on the high knees, and then we got pogos. And we're gonna use a 14-pound med ball. So hopefully y'all can see this and y'all gonna hear it. I know for a fact y'all gonna hear it, but it'll be all right. Now, so we set that with pogo. Got 5 void resistance, got 2 without. I started to switch this up a little bit, just so that I can feel a little bit bouncier in my high knees, but it'll be all right. So it's 5 seconds of full speed, so I'm really running about 50 yards full speed. Dang it. Ain't them seconds come fast. Let me try to get my mind around. All right, that's a little bit better. All right. So we're probably gonna end up doing. So we'll end up doing one more set, and then we'll be done for the day. What I wanted to get into a little bit is like, is my sister's success gonna impact me powerlifting? It did a little bit, if I'm gonna be honest with you, but not to the point where I'm like, I'm a powerlifter. But I don't know who I told this, but I was like, if it comes, it comes. Like if I am training, like you see, I did today, doing my jumps and all that, and I end up squatting 600 pounds, shoot, then it is what it is. Maybe I might enter a meet here or there, but it's not something I'm pursuing as she is, because it's not a goal of mine. Like if I'm gonna do something, I want to be the best at it. If I'm gonna be a trainer, I want to be the best at it. If I'm gonna be a athlete, I want to be the best at it, regardless of whether I play a professional sport or not. I want to be better than anybody I come in contact with. And that's not a pride thing. That's a competitive thing. And so I know what's out there. You got cats 180, not the meet she just did, but you got cats 180 squatting 700 pounds. And for me, that has to be a full-time thing for me to commit to it. And I just can't commit to it full-time. I was talking to a guy, one of her friends or somebody she's talked to before, not like that, but somebody she's talked to before. And he was like, he squats 3 times a week, benches 2-3 times a week, and deadlifts 2 times a week. I'm like, you know what? I don't have time for that. I can't do that right now with the age at which my baby's at, the mindset, or the where I'm at in my life right now. I'm transitioning to being a trainer kind of now. And so I have a wife, I have 2 beautiful daughters who are 15 months. So I don't have the time to commit to it right now. And so at some point, possibly, but just not right now. Right now, I can't commit to being the best athlete I can possibly be. I'm strength and conditioning with my players. I'm coaching receivers. I sometimes train some players too. And so it's like, I can commit to that. But to being a powerlifter, that takes me all out of my element, one, in regards to weight training, because it's strictly those 3 lifts for the most part. And yeah, I bench 1.5 times my body weight, squat twice my body weight, and deadlift 2.5 times my body weight. But my goals have always been greater in regards to absolute strength. Like I want to get to the point where I bench. I bench my body weight, squat 2 times, deadlift 2.5 times. But I want to get to the point where I bench 1.5 times my body weight, which will be about 315, basically, about 350, somewhere around there. Then squat about 550, 500, and then deadlift like 600. But that's not a pursuit right now. Right now, the pursuit is to get back into the point where I can be the best athlete I can possibly be. So, my sister, to kind of round it all up, sister did phenomenal, but no, it didn't make me a powerlifter. I'm still pursuing my goals. Like in the moment, I was like, dang, I might can do this. I might can do this, but looking back on it, no. I'm just gonna focus on being the best athlete I can be, and that ties into me doing my jumps, box jumps, broad jumps, and these pogos and sprints. And we'll see where it goes from there. I don't think God has gifted me with the ability to be the best powerlifter. That's not my calling. I believe it's to be a trainer, not even so much a teacher. Even though a teacher has a lot of impact, I don't even think it's to be a teacher. I think it's to be a trainer. And so we're gonna pursue that, put in work to be that, and once you get in line with what God has called you to do, it's only up from there. He's promised prosperity, and you'll have it if you commit to His word and His will. So